Grant Amato didn't kill his family in a fit of rage. He didn't black out. He didn't lose control. He made a calm, calculated decision, because in his mind, they were standing between him and the only thing that mattered, a woman he had never met. And when police walked into the house that night, 3 people were dead, and Grant was already thinking about his next lie. This is the Grant Amato case, and it's one of the most disturbing examples of obsession turning into annihilation. Grant Amato grew up in a stable, comfortable household in Florida. No abuse, no chaos, no criminal history. His parents supported him financially and emotionally. They believed in him. They pushed him toward a medical career. And for a while, Grant looked like he was succeeding. But beneath the surface, Grant struggled with something that doesn't show up on resumes: failure tolerance. When things went wrong, Grant didn't adapt. He escaped. Late nights online turned into a routine. That routine turned into obsession. And eventually, obsession found a name: Sylvie, a Bulgarian webcam model Grant met on an adult campsite. To most people, it's entertainment. To Grant, it was connection, validation, purpose. He didn't see a performer. He saw a future. Grant began sending her money. At first, it was manageable. Then it became desperate. Thousands, then tens of thousands, then everything. When his own money ran out, he took his parents'. Then he took more. Over $200,000 disappeared. When his parents confronted him, they didn't call the police. They didn't abandon him. They tried to help. They sent him to rehab. They cut off his access to finances. They gave him one rule: end the relationship. Grant agreed, but he lied. He kept watching Sylvie, kept messaging her, kept believing that if he just sent enough money, she would finally choose him. But now there was a problem. His family stood in the way. Grant was kicked out of the house, told he could come back only if he changed, only if he stopped. And that's when Grant made his decision. On January 24th, 2019, Grant returned home. Inside were his parents, Chad and Margaret, and his brother Cody. There was no argument, no explosion, no chaos. Each family member was shot, one at a time, execution style.
You're being cooperative, sir. We appreciate that. Some Seminole County detectives want to talk to you, so we're going to get...
Hi, I'm Eva.
Hi.
How are you?
He had threatened me that if I stepped foot back on his property, not the house, but if I stepped foot back on his property, that he would kill me. And like
He said those specific words.
Yes.
So you're afraid of him?
Oh yeah.
You are actually afraid that he could kill you?
Yeah, and it's also because like in the past, like 2 weeks before I got kicked out, my dad was going through like a lot of episodes where he was losing his temper a lot, yelling a lot, especially when me and Cody weren't at the house. And
who's he yelling at?
My mom.
So was he being violent to your mom?
Yeah, like I think
physically or just emotionally?
Both.
Put his hands on her.
He had bruised her left arm by grabbing it.
Mm-hmm.
And then apparently she had said that on one of the nights that they were in the kitchen together, and then he was like throwing food at her and then banged her head against the wall a couple times.
Now is the time.
So what do you think
To
happened?
be honest.
I think that there was something that obviously happened at the house.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know what happened.
I know better. Listen to me. I know better. I can help you, Grant, with honesty.
Do you think something else happened before you left the home that you're either afraid of or embarrassed to talk about? But we need to know exactly what happened because, like Danny said, we can place you there at certain times. And so we need to know what happened before you left that house because you didn't leave with everything being okay.
I honestly, I don't have anything else that I can really say.
This is
I don't know.
Come to Jesus, to be honest, because you know more. I'm looking in your eyes. Your eyes tell me exactly that you are hurting inside. I get it, brother. I get it. You're hurting.
And this is the
You're
only
scared.
time we can help you.
Well, what I was doing is over the past 4 months or something like that, I've been talking to this woman online.
Who's she?
She's as embarrassing as it is. She's a cam model.
A what?
A cam model. You know,
Oh,
it
yeah,
wasn't
yeah.
really my intention to continue talking to this woman, but it just kind of happened. And then because there was like that emotional connection, I guess you could say, between her and me, like I like, you know, it felt like
All
a
right,
relationship,
Sylvia.
you know.
Look at me. I am outside going to check the mail. And I'm asking you if you can please, pretty please, send me one of your videos. I love it so much when you just send them to me. Yeah, I don't like buying your stuff. It makes me feel weird. Could you please send me one though?
Okay. So how much do you think you spent on this?
Probably close to like $200,000, I'd say.
$200,000?
Yeah.
And where'd the money come from?
Money came from me, my brother, and then my dad. So he had apparently found out, and then
Unhappy.
Right, and one of the stipulations was that he told me at the dinner was, if you speak to this woman again, you're out of the house. I'm kicking you out. You can pack up your shit, and then you're off my property. And then because of the way that he used to be, he had told me that basically if that happens, that if I ever step back
If
onto his
anything happened
property,
in the
that he would
home.
kill me.
To bring law enforcement there, what would you think happened?
That there was a shooting.
Between whom?
I don't know. Between Cody and my dad.
And why would you think that?
To protect me, or to help me, or to do something with me.
Did you leave the house with your brother Cody looking like that? Or did you leave the house with your father looking like that? Or your mother? Is that how you left your family?
No.
Nobody else went into that house.
Who left your family like this? If you were the one that's been depressed, you were the one that owes money, you were the one that got into a confrontation with your father, who did this to your family? If you were trying to defend yourself or something else happened, we need to know now to help you. So tell us what happened, Grant.
Grant didn't flee immediately. He stayed. He cleaned up. By the time police arrived, Grant was calm, almost eerily so. He told them he had been out, that he found the bodies when he returned, that he had no idea who would do this. But the house told a different story. No forced entry, no signs of struggle, no missing valuables. This wasn't a burglary. This wasn't random. This was personal. Detectives noticed something else too. Grant didn't act like a grieving son. No shock, no disbelief, no emotional breakdown. Just controlled answers, careful wording, long pauses. When investigators looked into Grant's finances, everything clicked. The missing money, the lies, the obsession. They found messages sent to Sylvie, even after the murders. Grant was still trying to send her money, still chasing the fantasy. During interrogation, Grant denied everything, but the pressure mounted. Detectives laid out the timeline, the financial records, the inconsistencies, and Grant started slipping. His story changed. Small details shifted. Excuses replaced explanations, because the truth was unavoidable. Grant didn't kill his family because he hated them. He killed them because they threatened the illusion he was living in. At trial, prosecutors showed how Grant planned everything, how he waited for the right moment, how he carried out the murders with chilling precision. The jury didn't struggle with the verdict. Grant Amato was found guilty of 3 counts of first-degree murder. He was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. And Sylvie? She never loved him. She never planned to meet him. To her, Grant was just another username, another payment, another customer. Grant Amato destroyed his entire family for a relationship that only existed on a screen. And that's what makes this case so unsettling. Not the violence, not the blood, but how quietly obsession can turn into justification, and justification can turn into murder.